The way Well, you got thoughts running through my head. It changes all the time. Just remember, sing between the lines. That little tune that helps in quiet moments to pass the time. And this is how it goes. This is how it goes. Ooh, oh, oh, ooh, oh,
this ride.
Rested as he went.
Well, I think it's about time that I demonstrate what I've been doing for the past forever in this game. Minecraft, the only game that I don't properly play. You want to explain this? Do you want to explain this? Do you want to explain that all the way over there? This is what I do on Minecraft, guys. I'm not joking, I'm being serious. If you could think of anything else, I didn't. Well, without further ado, I think it's about time that I demonstrate it. This is Interstate 64. If you remember how it was in Fortnite, this is basically a continuation, but in a different game, i.e. Minecraft. And I'm very glad that I ended up going with Minecraft because it is absolutely great progress. It takes a lot of time and effort, though. I'm not gonna lie, but we're on Interstate 64 East, and you know I gotta improvise because you know Minecraft obviously doesn't have proper signage. So here we go. This is basically Interstate 64, but in Minecraft. My version, of course. This isn't based on the real life version because right at the get-go, at the beginning of the freeway, you already introduced to something that I absolutely definitely did not do in Fortnite. A more proper, but still not so proper, interchange. So we'll get to that later on. This is another freeway, but we'll get to that later on. But generally, as you can already see, we already have some big signage overhead. Only for like a mile, it's not too long that the freeway will only be just 2 lanes. At least for now. And then that's the end of it for being 2 lanes. So now it's up to 3 lanes. And you know, there's a lot, I told you, man, a lot of progress that I made. 4 lanes. There's an exit right there, just the frontage road and a random street. I forgot. I think it was. I don't remember the street. But as you can see, I decided to do a major thing in this freeway. And the more that I go, the more crazy it gets. So another exit right there. And as you can see, I put in express lanes in the middle, well, tollway lanes. And I think you guys get a general understanding of where I'm getting this from. Interstate 10 in Houston, near Katy, the Katy Freeway. It's just, I call this the Lake Freeway because I call this area Lake Minecraft, and yet the city is yet to be developed, but I have the freeway built. And as you can see right here, the bajillion lanes that the freeway will have. So we passed one exit, we're about to approach to another one, Remote Avenue, I definitely remember that one. And then more signage. And you can see how big this freeway is. I'm very proud of the progress that I did. Unnecessary, yes, but it's good. I needed to do something, man. I had to do something, man. I had to do something extraordinary, and this is my extraordinary project. And then as you can see, this is what I'm really proud of. This humongous interchange right here with the Minecraft State Highway 27 Skyway. That's what I'm dubbing it. Yet to be open. Only have this section of that Skyway actually open. But I am really proud of this interchange. I'm very proud of it. But at the same time, you know, it definitely has room for improvement. But I'm proud of how it is. I'm very proud. And you know, there's no denying it. I really do put time and effort into this. And basically, this is the current end of the freeway because, you know, it takes a lot of time. I'm telling you, man. So this is the current end of it. So I have it making a big U-turn to the other. This is just temporary road. And you just have U-turn onto the other side. Now we're on Interstate 64 heading west. This is also US 64 heading west as well. If you remember, you know, obviously, like, that's just the case. Still haven't yet to be separated, but you know. But this is like my most proudest accomplishment. So now, since you know we have time, might as well get into the toll lane. So get all the way to the left lane. And boom. Now, I would charge people for this, but for like a tag or something. Like I have this made up thing called Mine Pass because you know Minecraft Mine Pass, and also you still have Easy Pass, my version of Easy Pass. Of course, but technically you could use it for free, whatever you want. These are just random cameras. cameras for like a front and back license plate or something like that. And you know, I'm very proud of this project in general. I mean, I'm far from done. Obviously, this is like gonna be like a major project that would take time. That takes a good amount of time and effort. But when it's done, which will probably be a very, very long time, you're gonna be so happy to see it done. It's gonna be beautiful. So I'm gonna get back. So this is the end of the beginning slash end of the tollway. We're gonna exit onto Interstate 64. Then that leads to the interchange, the first interchange, and we'll get to that in a minute. All right, you know what? Let's just use fast power because I don't feel like going so slow, man. I should have done this way before. But I'll get to this interchange in a minute because I want to get all the way to the end to near the quote unquote state line. This is just a terrible roundabout that I probably definitely should upgrade because look how low it is to go through. Super low. There's a bunch, and there was road exposed. Yeah. Okay, so on that note, let's get on to, since we have time, let's get on to onto this other freeway. This is so far yet to be completed Beltway, Interstate 264. I just have this as one big loop around this area, which again is going to be in the future like Minecraft. Yeah, I can't think of anything more creative, I know. And as you can see, this is just straight up a regular beltway. You know, it's a regular freeway, but you know it's a beltway. Also, I have the music off. I just want to make that clear because I always blast Spotify music on, so that's why there's no. Yeah, you rely on my voice in order for me to speak. But yeah, pure freeway, beltway. You know, and over here is a viaduct. And this way, if I'm correct, I don't really remember, but I think this is heading north. So this is the end of it for now. And again, we got an exit that will make a U-turn for us, because obviously I can't make a temporary road for something like this. So this is the southbound lane, if I'm correct. Southbound, if I'm correct. I don't have a sign here. I don't have a sign here. So frontage road. You know, let's exit out to get into the frontage road. Let's see. I can't tell. Crap. What is this way? It's south. It's south. It's heading south. It's heading south. It's heading south. This is just to keep going south. But again, you know, I'm gonna show you a bit of the frontage road because like. Frontage road is pointless. I should probably make some more streets, but I'll only demonstrate here because there's like a tiny little bridge here, and these are one of the exits. And yes, there are traffic lights here, but of course they're not proper. You know, they're not really proper traffic lights. But hey, we can do better. All right, let's get back on the freeway. So yeah, again, I'm very proud of this project, but like you know, it's again far from being done. You know, it's far from being done. Actually, let's get back on underneath. I could show you I would show you underneath the bridge, but I really want to show a lot of things. As for example, for the frontage road, if you didn't get onto the freeway in time, you can take this tunnel down here. And you know, unnecessary, yes, but you know, it's for those who missed the entrance to get on to the on-ramp to get onto the freeway. This is Interstate 264 heading south as we approach the Lake Minecraft Memorial Bridge. Again, I cannot be any creative at all. Again, signage here, Interstate 264 heading south. And now we make a sharp right turn. Now we make a sharp left turn. Interstate 264 southbound turns eastbound. And as you can see, a toll booth. Mine pass, easy pass is accepted. Of course, you can just take the street. You can take it for free. It's just like the other game. You know, I would charge people, but I don't have the Minecraft intelligence to do so. So, and of course, again, temporarily it stops here. I wanted an excuse to make the bridge, so I'm gonna head and make the bridge. So, fun, just fun. Just pure, not pure. I don't know what I could really say. It's just pure, again, pure freeway. Of course, I could show more frontage road, but I don't think people would really care about the frontage road. So instead, let's just get on back to Interstate 64. And yes, sadly, animals are allowed to get into the freeway, so I can't control that at all. So I tried putting up fences, but it doesn't work. So, and see right here, there's a quick little entrance into the freeway, into the tollway. I mean. And again, just pure street, just pure road. And again, this is the beginning. Again, more just camera things. And that's generally what I made so far. In general, this is like the biggest project that I could do. Yeah, you look at all this road. This is the freeway, or this is the toll booth. Toll lanes, then you got the main lanes, and then you got the frontage road, or I don't know, I might consider it being a feeder road, but I don't know. And then this is just access to the skyway, which is actually a toll road. So, and this is what I have so far. Of course, yet to be completed, but you know, it's good. It's going good so far. So, yeah, in general, this is a very good project that I've done. Of course, far from being complete, a true project to get involved in, but time goes by, get breaks, it can lead to greatness, great things like this. So yeah, that's basically it.
came back with the love. Jesus went into the desert. God only knows what he saw. Hitch up your ass and your camel. Fill up your skin at the well. Roll up your tent. Whisper your prayers. Are you ready to ride to hell? Caravan. Moving through the night. Sleeping in the light of day. Caravan. Spinning through the void.
city with a pretty girl on my arm. Sell my best friend for some water. Cut off my leg for some shade. Sunburn these thoughts from my memory. If I leave, I will be remade. Caravan, moving through the night, sleeping in the light of day. Caravan, spinning through the void on our way. Anywhere, caravan. Time is just a joke, change is all we understand. Caravan, life is a mirage, only a mirage. Dancing on the desert sand. The city's like a razor, slashing in my face. Everyone's a pity, but you can't see any place. It's a sandstorm, taken by surprise. I'm beneath your rabbits and cover up your eyes. When I lost my kitten camel, maybe I will die. Feeling so lost and helpless, and I think I'm gonna cry. It's a sandstorm, nothing you can do. No one knows if it will last. No one knows if you will make it through. It's been so long without water. Vultures are filling the air. Where is that bloody oasis? Must be around here somewhere. Time for some slow meditation. Time for the ultimate change. Time to make peace with Maker. Everything has been rearranged. Caravan, moving through the night, sleeping in the light of day. Caravan, spinning through the void on our way. Anywhere, caravan. Time is just a joke, change is all we understand.
I want you just the way you are every day now. Say you stay, don't go away. I love you just the way you are, the way you are.
Oh god. Oh man. Oh, can you believe it's been over a year since this happened? Supposedly, kind of, sort of. Oh god, damn. Anyways, hey guys, it's me, Little Pizza Boy 64, and yes, this is the director's commentary saying thanks for watching this entire huge, massive, freaking mega compilation of the Minecraft Freeway Series. If you don't remember the Minecraft Freeway Series, it's okay. It's been a good while since I talked about the series, and if being honest, this was both an excuse to remaster these videos, see what I could have done different, and I honestly like how it ended up this time, and I hope to God this is the last time I actually do touch this series as a whole, because I said I wasn't going to do it anymore, because there's no point in me doing it anymore, because the world that I made is dead, and that's all I really got. That's it. The world is dead. So because power outage. You guys already know the context if you know the full thing, but in seriousness though, this was honestly a really fun video to recreate and do. And now this holds the title as the longest video in the Little Pizza Boy 64 channel and all the branches of channels that I have, i.e. this one and the Cave Face channel. I don't know if I'm gonna make a long ass film, but I don't know. But this was an excuse to only do a few things, mainly to actually, I don't know, have actual proper fonts and shit, and honestly make everything look a little more better. For the most part, main problem that I had, the interstates and highways logos, they would appear right there at the bottom, and it's most of the time it's covered by the little icon thing on the bottom, so I moved them to the top. And this is like a bunch of other more stuff that you notice between the old videos and this one. You'll notice what's different, okay? You'll notice what's different. And this is also my excuse to reuse and to rethink about all the songs that I used in the Minecraft Freeway series. And you know, shout out to Blue Jay. If you got shout out to Blue Jay. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I say shout out to Blue Jay? Because here's the fun fact, guys. He uses "You Got Me" as his outro. At least that's by the time that this is being uploaded and stuff like that. He uses the song as his outro. Okay, and he never told me this, but I'm gonna assume, this is me assuming, okay, that per se he saw the Minecraft Freeway series at some point and he noticed this song in particular, and it was like, you know what, I'm using this as my outro, and I sing for Tari, so this is my outro. okay. I mean, if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what does. I'm gonna leave that for a while until he says something about it. But anyways, so I assume he found it because there's no way in hell he just casually found that on literally anywhere else but from me. So yeah, shout outs to Blue Jay. Honestly, again, I would call him the rookie, but and I don't know. I'm not gonna answer any questions this time because I did that in the last video of this sort of thing. So and it's gonna feel very repetitive. And this video is already way too long. You feel me? So but honestly, I'm really happy with how this turned out to be, and honestly, this was just more of like a nostalgia piece or just like an anniversary kind of sort of thing. I could have saved this 5 years later, guys, but I chose not to. I'm just gonna do it right now because why not? And I don't know, that's all I really got because this was really hard to edit. This was 2 days worth of editing, guys. And it's not the exact vision that I wanted. I was planning on having the text and the image, like the signs, all fade in and fade out. But that's a lot just for this computer. I'm sorry, this laptop. So I didn't feel like doing all that. And plus, the uploading is gonna take such a long time. So yeah. But overall, I just want to say thank you for supporting this channel, continuously supporting this channel. People who watch from the freeway videos and continue to stick around after everything. Thank you so much, and obviously, of course, even to my modern day audience, i.e. the people who watch me for the SMG4 videos, the few who watch me for the weekend stuff, and so on and so forth, for just continuous content and stuff like that, even for the Cave Face stuff, you feel me? Thank you, because the Minecraft Freeway series kicked off the second boost that I needed. It was like the preseason of the kickstarting, the channel again, and then the main, the regular season was the freaking reactions and stuff like that. But this kicked it off, and I'm happy with the amount of views that this series has got. All the original 10, they're all up over 1,000 views. Come on, I mean, not the last two, but you know, like the bonus ones. But still, though, that's an accomplishment in itself, at least for my channel. All right, but I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm putting a lot of pressure on my computer right now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. I know it was a long video, and I'm pretty sure you skipped through the chapters and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Why do I keep on doing that? I don't know why. But anyways, later. Also, total side note, this quality is way better than whatever was the original director's commentary. I promise you. Like, desperately. Yeesh.